boys and girls, Miss Vicky here. I just checked the calendar and I found out that it is June. That means summer is almost here. So I am in my backyard where I read most of my books in the summer. There's a special holiday that comes up in June. I bet you know what it is, but if you don't, I'm not going to tell you until after I read you my first story, and I'll bet you can guess. This is the story of a little boy named Jabari, and it's called Jabari Jumps. Can you see what Jabari's doing? He's in a bathing suit, got goggles on, and he's up on a diving board. I wonder what he's going to do. This book is written by Gaia Cornwell. Let's listen. Jabari Jumps. First page in any book is always the title page, and it tells us again that Jabari jumps and gives us the hint that this book is going to be something about the water. Oh no, here he is getting into his things. Taking off his clothes, putting on his trunks, almost done, goggles on, time to go. I'm jumping off diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Oh really, said his dad. Holding his little sister there, looks like she's ready to go to the pool too. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swimming test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, he said. I am not scared at all. He looks pretty confident, doesn't he? I would be pretty scared, but he's a good swimmer, so no wonder he feels that way. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. I'm going to say that slow because I wonder if you climb a ladder fast when you're going to go on the diving board. He climbed the long ladder. They walked all the way to the end of the board as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms, bent their knees, sprang up, 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 and then dove down, down, down. Looks easy, Jabari said, but when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back pretty hard. What do you think that means, that he was squeezing back pretty hard? Right, I think maybe he was a little nervous too. Let's see. Jabari looked at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. His head had to go all the way back to see the top. You can go before me if you want to, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do, that kid said. So Jabari thought and thought and thought. Do you think he really wanted to go last? I think he just wanted to wait. Jabari started to climb. Up, up, up. This ladder was very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, Jabari said. Maybe you should climb down and we'll take a tiny rest and try again later. Okay, a tiny rest sounds like a good idea. So there's Jabari climbing back down the ladder. Yeah, I'll take a little rest, Dad. I think that would work. I think I would feel that way, would you? When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered, I forgot to do my stretches. That's why I came down, he said. And so he stretched to the right and he stretched to the left and he touched his toes. Oh, that's better, he said. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for me to jump, Jabari said. Why don't we just swim today? So they looked up at the diving board together and decided, okay, let's try tomorrow. Why do you think you wanted to try tomorrow? Yeah, a little bit nervous. Oh, here's someone diving. Do you think it's Jabari? I'm looking really, really close. It doesn't look like Jabari. Let's see what the other page says. Dad said, it's okay to feel a little bit scared. Sometimes I feel scared and I take a deep breath and I tell myself I am ready. And you know what? sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. Look how nice his dad's talking to him. He's not saying, "Oh, you big baby, you shouldn't do that." His dad says, "I get scared too." Jabari took a deep breath. He felt it fill him up from his head to his toes, right down to his fingernails. Jabari looked up. He began to climb again. Up, 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 until he got to the cup. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end. That's pretty brave if you ask me. His toes curled around the rough edges of the diving board. Look at him. If you look real close, you can see his toes jerk. Maybe he thought it would help him. Oh yeah, look again. See how little the people look who are already in the pool? Yikes. Jabari then looked out ahead as far as he could see. Everybody looked so small to him, but he felt like he was ready. "I'm ready for a surprise," he said. Wow, I think he's showing he's really brave. He took a deep breath, spread his arms, bent his knees, sprang up, off the diving board, and he felt like he was flying. Look at his face. I love how he looks when he finally bounced off that board. Take a closer look. Boom. In a moment, we would hear a giant splash, wouldn't we? And here it is. Help me. 2, 3, 1. Splash! Jabari landed in the water and held his nose. Everyone shouted, "You did it!" Dad's arms went up in the air. "I did it! I'm a great jumper!" And you know what, said his dad? What do you think he's going to say? Jabari said, "I'm going up to do a surprise double backflip next." So I guess he wasn't scared anymore. And the back of our book sees them walking home after a successful day. And it says, "Working up courage is hard to do, but Jabari is ready, almost ready, to make a great big splash." So you might want to get this book or pick it up the next time the library is open. It's called Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. Well, have you guessed yet? I'm going to put it here with my other books. What holiday is coming in June? Maybe your birthday's in June, and that would be a holiday. But the big holiday that's coming is on the cover of these books. Froggy's Day with Dad, and the night before, that's it, the night before Father's Day. This Sunday, the second Sunday in June, is always Father's Day, and it's the day that we honor the person. Maybe he's our dad, maybe he's our uncle, maybe he's our big brother, but he's the person who's kind of like our dad. And we honor him by doing something special for him. If you went to the library this week, you probably picked up a copy of this worksheet. It's also attached at the bottom of this video. It's called Father's Day Coupon Book. Well, it doesn't look like a book yet, does it? It says you have to cut it out, write, and then staple it. Let me tell you what it says. The cover will be Happy Father's Day. You will write, "Happy Father's Day. This coupon is good for something you want to give your dad." How about a big hug? Or, "This coupon is good for, I will leave you alone for a half hour to watch your favorite TV show." And each one is signed by you. You can even make up some more if you want, but either pick up